Okay, so let's see where we are now. We started the work over here and we created our foundation row. That was right along the center here. Then we did our 3-point turn where we did a 3-point increase and we started to then come back by picking up stitches along the foundation row. We continued to follow and pick up stitches all the way around the edge and continue doing that right up to where we are now. So as far as the bag goes, this is still a fairly flat bottomed, it would be fairly flat bottomed bag. So I want to make it a little bit more of a rectangular bottom bag. So that means I want to do a bit more increasing, but I need to figure out where to put those increased stitches so it's nice and symmetrical. So I'm going to look at the work and I'm going to go to the ends here. And I want to find the stitch that is sort of the furthest, the widest stitch out of all my stitches here. So I'm looking at, I think probably this one looks like the stitch that is the widest piece of the work on this end. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this end, see what's the widest stitch. And I think I would say it was this one here. So now that's their opposite end in the widest parts of the work. So to make something more rectangular, we're not going to put the increases right beside that point, but just a little bit off center. So I think we're going to go back 2 stitches. So 1, 2, that's where I'm going to do an increase over here. And then the same thing on this side. I think we'll do 1, 2, increase over here. So as I come around next time for this piece, when I get to this point, by increasing, I'm just going to pick up this stitch twice. We really don't even need to bother with the stitch marker anymore. It's not really important. We just want to know where to do our increases. So we pick up this stitch here, go into the same stitch twice, do an increase, then do 3 regular stitches, just picking up these 3 here. And then on this next marker, we're going to go through this stitch twice again and do a regular increase. We would essentially do the same thing when we come to this corner. Depending on how deep you want your bag, if you want it even more squarish, you could do another increase if you want on the next row to make something a little bit more rectangular or even more square for the bottom. So I'm going to get those increased rows done. And then after that, it's really simple. We're just going to go around and around and around and around, and the bag will start to form vertically up from here. So I'll get some of these rows done, and then I'm going to come back just to show you where we're at, as well as talk about changing colors.